There is a question many people ask me. You are talking about government secrets. Aren't you contravening the Official Secrets Act? Well, let me define Official Secrets Act. An act of a parliament signed by the president or the head of state makes it a law. So, Official Secrets Act is a law that if you contravene it, you are punishable by prison of, is it for 10 or 14 years? You are supposed to be jailed for over 10 years, probably 14. Secret. Secret is information that is shared by two or so people, but very few people. It is not for everybody's consumption. There is a secret in a family. There is a secret in an organization. Just like there is information within ODM that they would not want UDA to be aware of, and vice versa. These secrets are maybe to how to win an election, how to win more members, and so on. So if you know the other party will get votes in such a place because they are going to say this or that, once you know, you may know how to counter that. So a secret is something that is shared by two or more people where those knowledgeable are few, and that is why there is even a system of vetting as to who is to get our secrets. For the government secrets, they are classified into four. There are four levels of secrets. There is the restricted information. That is the lowest level. Then there is the confidential level. That is the second level. The third level is the secrets level. The fourth and highest is top secret. For a lack of a better example, I would say that provincial commissioners get top secret. District commissioners get secret. DOs get confidential, and chiefs get restricted. I'm giving that to say that all those people who get a higher level, if you are cleared to get confidential, then you are automatically cleared to get restricted. But those who get restricted are not all of them are cleared to get confidential. So it is like a pyramid. Down here, where we have restricted, there are very many people. But at the top, where we have top secret, there are a few people. Just like we had 7 PCs and 700 chiefs. That is an example. So that is an example and an explanation of secret. Official means something to do with the office. So Official Secrets Act is Official Government Secrets Act. Any other organization have got their official things, but when it comes to this act, it comes to Official Secrets Act. Yes, I've spoken things that are clearly picked from intelligence reports in the government in the past. Depending on the Director of Public Prosecution, he can arrest me using that as a fact too. And I don't, even if I plead not guilty, it is very simple for the Director of Public Prosecution to produce those intelligence reports and say, you look, Your Honor, this is what the paper, and see what he was saying. Don't you see? It is just information that he got by virtue of being a government agent. But then, what are the repercussions to the government? It is possible that I'm jailed today for 10 years, but I don't even spend 10 hours in there. There would be a public uproar. More than what happened to Job Isaac Mamto. But then let us look at the Official Secrets Act of Kenya. Maybe we need amendment to it. You see, I've told you there are so many people, and that is why I'm very careful where I'm staying. You see, you can make a small traffic offense, and then you, instead of being arrested by 2 cops, you are arrested by 20 cops because they are just watching you to make a false move. But let us look at the Official Secrets Act of Kenya. It was enacted during the Mau Mau time. And it was, you know, any act, any law, any constitution, we should have a time when we sit down and look at it and review it and try it and reason. Is it good for the purpose of today? Yes, if the OCS is planning to raid Mama Pima's place, and one of the constables rushes there and tells Mama Pima in advance that they are coming for you, then it is that is going against the government secrets, because if Mama Pima knows, she will hide the alcohol, she will even lock her place and run away. Yes, Official Secrets Act is important. It is also important for somebody may be feeding Al-Shabaab information about our such and such a thing. It is important. But then, we operate, and we have always operated in the Official Secrets Act under the banner that what you find here, what you see here, what you hear here, what you see here, what you smell here, what you find it here, when you leave it here. That is the policy that has been there. But most importantly, especially to me, in the past, people have committed crime. People have done wrong. People have done everything because they know that the information will never leak out. Saying, it is now, say, you know, 49 years ago, a person that I consider to be my maternal uncle, Ben Gethi, killed J.M. Karaoke. Now, for me to say that, the question is, how did I get the information? I got the information from Nyati House, from something that was called indexing. I went and checked the indexing and got that information. Now, according to Official Secrets Act, my act of going to the indexing, getting information, and going out and spreading it. This is one of the, I've just talked of the JM because today is exactly 49 years since he died. Now, for me to have gotten that information from the index and spreading it outside the special branch offices, I've committed a crime. And the question is, was law made for man, or man was made for law? Law was made for man. If someone commits a crime, Another example is Biwott shooting Ouko inside State House. I got that from reading intelligence report, IR files, intelligence report files, which is more serious. Biwott shooting Ouko in State House? Or is it me who? Of course, today, Biwott is not alive, so nobody can go and get him and arrest him. But you see, I can be arrested for quoting an IR file. We have to look into that. Another thing we have to look into is that, okay, when I was working for Special Branch, I think I used to read the Official Secrets Act very regularly because I used to read 3 things, just like a lawyer. I used to read 3 things regularly. I used to read the Official Secrets Act, I used to read the Special Branch directives, and I used to read the police standing orders regularly so that I know where my borders are. Since I left service, I have, on a very few occasions, especially when working for the Electoral Commission, read the Official Secrets Act. But you see, Official Secrets Act ties you for the rest of your life in not disclosing what you learned. What's more, Special Branch even had an option that when you are leaving service, you had to sign committing yourself that whatever you learned while working there, you will never disclose that. Maybe that is why we hear Wajakoya saying that there are some things he may not say. Probably I don't have, I've never asked Wajakoya why. So, me, when I was leaving service, nilikuwa nafukuzwa. So they didn't even bother. They never bothered to give me those forms to sign. Otherwise, you would be given those forms and be told, didn't you say that you will never disclose what you learned while working with us? But then let us look at other democracies of where we try to be in their league. We have other countries where there is, take an example. It also affects me. My father is the one who typed Dedan Kimathi's file. When the years ended, the British came and brought the file here. Now we have a file of 50s, I don't know, 56, at the National Archives. And things that happened in 1986, we are not supposed to disclose it. Don't we need a place where, after so many years, files are declassified? And henceforth, officials, government officials who are in authority, they should be made to, at the end of every action they take, below there, they explain why and how they came to that conclusion. And that is so that in 20 or so years, when the report is declassified, the person explains. And when we read, we also try to understand that we should not judge 1986 things using the parameters of 2024. But whoever does that should also be courteous enough to explain how he or she came to that conclusion. I think with that, we would be fair. Thank you.